Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. It is final pre-game live with the latest updates, what you need to know. You will probably never watch this one in replay, because after the live, a few hours, and then we start. We start with the kickoff of Atalanta, Juventus in the Olimpico. We are in Roma since yesterday, and I can't wait. I want to win that game, I will tell you immediately. It's long time ago, but sincerely, long time ago that I didn't feel that stressed before a Juventus game. No, but sincerely, yeah, I really feel stressed. I'm not feeling well. I need to prepare the game. I was already starting to prepare the game because I will go live on the Juventus YouTube and Twitch channel. And I tell you the truth, it's already one day that I'm standing up from my computer. I go, I take a coffee, I sit on the couch, I walk, I take a shower, I took my hair. I'm doing everything, but I can't focus. Can't focus. I'm always thinking about the game of this evening. Always thinking about it. Of course, it is not a Champions League game, but today it feels like the world is watching. It feels like we need to win that game. We need to win that game. We need to win that game. We must win that game. It's so important. That Coppa Italia, that some people are thinking it's a minor cup. That Coppa Italia today means the world. For all the Juventini of the world, let me say hello to all the people in the chat. Ciao to Austin. Ciao to Helicopter. Ciao to Helicopter. Again, that is an unexpected pre-game live. I needed to stay together. I needed to stick with Juventini. I needed to stay together with you. It will not be a long one. We'll try to do 45 minutes max with the latest about Atalanta Juve, and then we go and we prepare the game of today. Ciao Juve Gigi, ciao Saraz. I feel the hype. Let's win for Saraz. Tyler Z, I forgot what was it to be in the final. I am stressed out. Okay, I'm not alone. Ciao Mikey, ciao everyone, exciting day from all of us. Ciao Mikey again, another one. Does anyone know how can we watch a game in Australia? I don't know, guys. I know that not a lot of countries, they bought the rights to watch it. Go in our Telegram group, maybe someone can help you there. Ciao Juventino86, ciao Elias, ciao Elio, ciao Nick, ciao Beppone, let's win this. Ciao Naruto, ciao to Westerman, maximum of Forza Juve in the chat, and I see that all the people that are there are writing it. Ciao, I am Domo. I hope that we win. It will be the perfect goodbye for Allegri. Yeah, but more than only the goodbye to Allegri, I believe that we deserve it. We, Juventini, we deserve it. Today I don't want to hear. Allegri this, Allegri that, Locatelli this, Locatelli that. I don't want to hear McKennie, Lingju. We don't care. Today, one thing. Juventus, you can even, if you want to say Juve, you can say Bianconeri, you can say the old lady, la vecchia signora, the zebra, you can say these kind of things, but today I don't want to speak about individuals, or at least until the triple whistle. Today we are here to support Juventus. As easy as that. Then, goodbye to Allegri, with a cup, without cup, it will be a goodbye. It will be a goodbye. Now we have to focus on winning that cup. That is so important. Ciao, yes, Beppe, that early. Yeah. Today we need to go. Today we need to go. We need to win. Ciao, Nestor. Oggi si vince. Today we win. Forza Juventus. Ciao, Richard Leinhardt. That is saying supporting Juve, whatever. Thank you for 30 months with us, GTA Bianconeri. Ciao, Beppe. Forza Juve. Let's win this trophy. Die. You know, yesterday I was a bit angry. I was a bit disappointed. I was a bit sad with the reaction of a lot of Juventini with that loser mentality, which I can understand, of course, because Juventus is not doing anything to prove us wrong. But I was angry today. I made a video where I said, stop crying. Stop crying. Basta. I understand the moment. I understand. And there are things that makes us cry, of course. But I said today we need to stop crying before the game. Today we need to go to support, to win that game, and then we cry, or we laugh, or we celebrate. But I saw a lot of fantastic comments under the video of today, so thank you for that. Thank you for your positivity. Fantastic. So Raz is giving us the different channels where you can watch it. Canale 5 in Italy, Sport TV 1 Portugal, Zigo Sport Select, CBS Sport or CBC Sport, DAZN in Germany, DAZN 2 in ESP in Spain probably, Premier Sport 1 UK. That's where you can watch the game. Ciao Michelle or Michele. Ciao Driss, Bukaiti Forza Juve till the end. Big hello from Morocco. Ciao Driss. Ciao Driss. Okay, what do we start with? The latest lineup? Is that what you want to do? The latest information is about the lineup. We can do that so that we check who will play this evening, and then we can comment the possible lineups that are at the moment still not official. Some big changes, or at least unpredictable choices by Max Allegri that we will comment together. Let me put it here if we can. Yes, that's what we did. We are missing Nicolussi, the big surprise. Even if some were expecting it, it is still a surprise. And then Ealing Samuel Jr. or Samuel Ealing Jr. if you want to be precise. A 3-5-2 with Danilo, that I was not sure he would start. I was not sure he could start because of the injury. Yesterday in press conference he said, the body knows the importance of a game like that, and it regenerates faster. It heals faster, and I will be there. Danilo, look, I have immense respect for Il Capitano. I love Danilo as a person. Is great, fantastic. I have to admit, and I told you many times this season, that since the injury that he had at a certain moment, he was not the Danilo that we saw beginning of the season and that we saw in the last few seasons. On top of that, that left side here is a bit scary. He has difficulties. A lot of goals of this season came from that side. We'll come back on him. So I will tell you the names and then we go individually, player by player, role by role. Perin, we don't forget Perin, that is the goalkeeper of Coppa Italia. Gatti, Bremer, Danilo. McKennie on the right side. I'm not surprised because, honestly, if we're looking at the latest game, he has always played there on the right side. Cambiaso as a mezzala. Nicolussi. Rabiot. Ealing Jr. Chiesa. Vlahovic. The biggest surprise are Nicolussi, Ealing Jr. Okay. Before going into detail, can you tell me like this? Your opinion about that lineup? Tell me if you want with a rating, if you are confident, if with a few words, if this is the right one or not, knowing that Locatelli is not there, he's absent, and knowing that Scamacca is not there for Atalanta. Ciao Pami, mi stai seguendo anche qui, bella, grande, ciao Pami. Niven is happy with that Danilo is back. Ciao Thomas Maklouf. Ciao Don Valentino that is saying, Beppe, I hate Allegri, but I don't care. Beppe, I don't care. I hate Allegri, but today I want to win. The first match I'm actually going to watch this year with Juventus. Beppe, can you post a link with the Twitch channel where you stream? If you want to make your life easy, I will be on the Juventus YouTube channel. So you go on YouTube and you type Juventus, the official channel, of course, and I will be there. But in the meanwhile, because it's a multi-stream, I will also be on Twitch. You go on Twitch, you open it, you write in the search bulk Juventus, and you find it. As easy as that. There is nothing more easy than that. When you see the official logo of Juve, you click on it and you will see me. I will start at 8:30 p.m., so 30 minutes before the game. That's when I will be there. Don Valentino Productions. I'm curious about what you produce. GTA, we need the fino alla fine mode from the start to the finish. Mario Sanchez. We go to the formation and then I want to know why and what scares you and these kind of things, but let me check. Perin is a good goalkeeper from Arnold. Yeah, I agree. I think it's totally normal, fair, correct to play with Perin in the goal. In the Coppa Italia, he conceded, if I'm not wrong, 3 goals. 1 against Salernitana, if I'm not wrong. Let me check just to be sure. And 2 against Lazio. Am I right or am I wrong? No, I'm right. So 1 goal against Salernitana where we won 6-1. And then 2 goals against Lazio, unfortunately, where we lost 2-1. But then at the end, thanks to that goal of Milik, we were going through. So I would not stress over Perin. Hopefully he makes no mistake, but even if he would make a mistake, I would absolutely not blame Max Allegri or whatever. It's the right choice. I think on that one we all agree. Just remember, we can do 120 minutes. Putting Kostic and Miretti in mid-game is a smart play. So Sarraz is thinking already about the possibility of 120 minutes. Well, I tell you about that 120 minutes. I hope that, of course, you take into consideration that the game can be played in 20 minutes, sorry. But I hope this is not the intention. You understand the slightly difference? I think that would be a mistake from Max Allegri to hope that we go to the extra time. But taking it into consideration, of course, it's an important one because the game could go, if you're looking at the two games of Serie A, 0-0, where they deserved, especially that last 15-20 minutes where it was one wave after the other, we have to be honest, where you have the return game, 2-2, so 2 draws, and in that 2-2, it's Juventus that deserved. Don't tell me now that Juventus didn't deserve that game. Juventus would have deserved 15 attempts, 8 shots, no, a bit less, 5 shots on target, something like that. Anyway, much more than Atalanta, but 15 attempts, that a stat that I'm sure about, where Juventus deserved. But at the end, you don't deserve, 0-0. There, 2-2 here. Now we play in Olimpico. Another draw can be expected, like a win of Atalanta, like, you never know in football, a win of Juventus. So that's a really important one to take it into consideration, but not hoping to go there. Because if you hope that you go there, if we have a problem, we have a problem. Ciao Nino Sport, ciao grandissimo Nino, they saying today there will be a Dusan Vlahovic show. Ciao Ferrat. The Coppa badge would be nice on the next season shirt. Absolutely yes. I hope that we can do that. Now, if you're looking again at the lineups, look, if this is how we play, okay. Here, I tell you. Wait. According to me, I don't know if you agree with me. Tell me yes, I agree, or no, I don't agree, Beppe. According to me, Scamacca not being there, even if he is in a top moment, having not Scamacca there is actually an advantage for Gasperini, for Atalanta, more than Juve. For what reason? Because we know it. When you have a physical player a la Scamacca, Bremer, he goes on it, and a lot of time, Bremer, he eats that physical, strong defender, a la Zapata, a la Lukaku, these kind of players, Scamacca, they are eating him, they are going on him. It's better for them not to have them. Also why? Because Atalanta, they are used to play with other players. It's not the first time that Scamacca is not playing for Atalanta. And you have a Lukman, for example. You have a Bilal El Touré. You have a Koopman that's going up. You have a Pasalic. You have all these players there. They know they're offensive players. They're creating Charles de Ketelaar. They're all creating unpredictability, which is much more difficult for Bremer to man mark, to Danilo to follow, to Gatti to man mark. I believe that not having that reference point for Atalanta is actually a better thing for them. Then Scamacca was in the moment of their life. He's at peak, ultra confidence. It's a player that is touching the ball, he's scoring. We saw it in Europa League, we saw it in Serie A against Roma. I believe he scored again. It's a player that is in the top of their form. That's what I believe. It's, of course, if you have him and if you can rotate, it's better. Of course it's better. But I'm telling you, starting and creating more difficulties for Juve with players that are unpredictable can be a dangerous point for Juve. Hanin doesn't agree with me, saying you are overthinking. Could be, I hope so. I hope that actually it's a pain in the ass for them, and they should have Scamacca, and that the one that are replacing him are doing less good. I hope that I'm wrong. But this is how I feel today, that if you had a player like him, Bremer, you would man mark him and probably you would have cancelled him, which today it's a bit more difficult, according to me. Lukman doesn't agree. Yes, he's saying, meh, Beppe. Ryan saying good. Mihail saying no. I hope you guys are right, huh? I hope you guys. It's not I am right, I'm wrong, you're right, you're wrong. No, it's I hope you are right. I hope I'm really, 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 really wrong. Like Anini saying, it's a huge loss. I hope so. Beppe, will they announce Allegri leaving after the final sometimes tomorrow? Wait. Beppe, Halma. Beppe, I want to say after the game, where was the Juve all season? But that. I hope to see you after the game here. For the people that will be here for the post game, it will be or after 90 minutes or after 120 minutes. So don't start with Beppe is late. We don't know when we will be here. I will plan right after the game, but you never know. Would love to get that Coppa to end Atalanta to show up in Europa League. Now, if today I tell you, if today. Write it down. I promise you. If today Juventus win the Coppa Italia, I will be the first supporter of Atalanta in Europa League against Leverkusen. This is something for a lot of people who say, Beppe, that's not special. It is special. Because I don't support Italian teams in the finals of Europe. So I promise you, if Juventus win today, I will wish with all my heart, with a big passion that you can't even imagine, that Atalanta will win against Leverkusen. I said it. I will not come back. Of course, if they win today, you know what? Even if they win today, I will still hope that they will win the Europa League. Yeah, because then it has nothing to do with Juve anymore. Then if they deserve, they deserve. Anyway, but that's something else. Mihail is saying the same. If today Juventus win the Coppa Italia, I will be the first supporter of Atalanta versus... You see, I'm not the only one. Okay, pay attention. We need to go back to the lineups. Though I gave you... Oh, pay attention. Otherwise, I will be banned from the channel. I gave you my analyze about Scamacca. People agree, people don't agree. A lot of people didn't agree with me. Nino Sport is with me on that one. Then, I told you already my perplexity on Danilo. Gatti will play. Look, there is another option that you can do. You can play with Danilo on the right, Rugani on the left. And you leave Gatti out. Could be one, so that you put Danilo more at ease. You have a Rugani, but I don't believe that we will do that. What is Beppe doing on his computer? Wait, is it again the telephone? Let me know if you hear me well now that I took away the telephone. I know, because otherwise we have a problem. Rugani out, Gatti in. That's how we will play. I tell you, my perplexity is that left side. Then, okay, thank you guys. Then, if we play like this, I'm happy to see Ealing Jr. You know that I have always said Ealing Jr., according to me, it's the perfect player for a second half, especially if you need to run and to chase a result. The best player. From the beginning of the game, with Allegri, that is taking care more about the balance, not conceding, and if you can, you go. I have never been a big choice of starting Ealing Jr. I have always been like that. I will not change today. But there are two things to see. I believe that Ealing Jr. there, if it is what I hope, it can be the message that Allegri is sending not to Ealing Jr., not to Chiesa, but to the 11 people here, and especially to Atalanta. If we play with Ealing Jr., with the qualities of Ealing Jr., then we are sending a message. And that means that Ealing Jr. needs to take care of here. If Ealing Jr. is taking care of here, that's the message. And maybe even Chiesa from time to time going to the right side. You play with a message that you send to Atalanta. We take care and we will use Ealing Jr. when we can. And if we need to pay attention in defense, McKennie will pay attention here, where Danilo goes a bit more here. Up, McKennie, not as a right back, of course, but the low right winger, paying attention. Chiesa can be still here. Vlahovic can take care of the second post. Chiesa can be a bit here. Ealing can go up. If we play like that, then we have sent the message to Atalanta, and I'm happy to see that. Until Ealing Jr. has no energy anymore, and then we make changes. If on the other side, and that's what I'm a bit scared about, if in the other side we need to play against Atalanta, like this, my friends, if we play a bit like this, we have a problem. Because Chiesa will be here anyway. He will wait there. If we play like this, we have a problem. Because Ealing Jr. then, he makes totally no sense to be on the starting lineup. Because you're wasting the qualities of Ealing Jr. Guys, tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Today I need confirmation because I'm stressed. Today I'm saying things out of nowhere. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But if we play like this, it's a danger because the goal will arrive. The goal of Atalanta will arrive. You like it or you don't like it, the goal will arrive. You will concede a goal. If you play with Ealing Jr. to ask him to pay attention there, he's not a defender. He's not a defender. And there we go in confusion, there we go in problem, then we have a real problem. Because then the qualities of Ealing Jr., you're giving them, or the task of Ealing Jr., you're giving them to Chiesa. And Chiesa will be alone here. What will he do? He will go and he will bump on a defender or two players that will easily man-mark him. And then it will be finished. So please, don't do this. If we do this, it can be that you do this for 5 minutes. I'm not ashamed to do this for 5 minutes. Of course, McKennie will need to help. Of course, Ealing Jr. will need to help. But this can't be the plan. Domani il compleanno di Leo Messi. Domani ti faccio gli auguri. You see what I mean? And that's important. And that's the first key, according to me, of the game. The second key is Nicolussi. If you remember well... Wait, pay attention! Pay attention! We have a confirmation of the lineup. We have a confirmation. Attenzione! Confermazione! We have a confirmation of... They are not official by Juventus, but the journalists are telling us that the lineups are kind of confirmed. Lineup. I repeat, let me check just so that I'm sure that I'm saying the right one. Perin in the goal. Gatti, Bremer, Danilo. Weston McKennie on the right. Cambiaso, Mezzala on the right. Nicolussi, Caviglia. Rabiot, Ealing, Chiesa, Vlahovic. We can nearly be sure, except of last minute, small injury, problem, diarrhea, gastroenteritis, you never know, that these ones will start Atalanta, Juventus. Ciao Chuck, ciao BT, ciao Sasha, ciao Westerman, again, ciao Mario Sanchez. Okay, so I told you about that Danilo, I told you about Ealing Jr., that can be a key, a positive key, a negative key of the game. Nicolussi, I don't know for the people that are loyal to the channel, the people that were there since long, I told you, the best player, according to me, from the preseason USA and also come back and here, so before the first game, according to me, was Hans Nicolussi. I interviewed him, I spoke with him, I met him. I believe we follow each other on Instagram. I can tell you, from a human perspective, fantastic kid. From a player perspective, I love the qualities of Hans Nicolussi. Unfortunately, we didn't see him a lot. Choices of the coach. Right, wrong. I'm not in the training session. I don't know if he deserved or not. He plays. He plays. Is it a risk? Yes, it is a risk. Yes, it is a risk. On this one, if things go wrong in the game of Nicolussi, I would blame Allegri. Not to play him today. I will not blame Allegri to play today Nicolussi. I would blame Allegri to not have played him earlier. And I would also probably also, you know why? You know when I was telling you, guys, it is extremely important to qualify as soon as possible to the Champions League. Because if we already qualified, probably Hans Nicolussi would have played much more. Because it's not new that Locatelli is out of the game of today. We already know since long. So, you see what I mean? He will not play 90 minutes. Does he deserve to play? Yes, he deserves to play at Juve. I would have loved to see him more. If I'm looking at the statistics, he played. In terms of minutes, he played Hans Nicolussi in Serie A. 255 minutes. Bremer, 3,144. Locatelli, 2,921. In Serie A, if we're speaking about Coppa Italia, he played 28 minutes. One app. It was the second game, 4-0 against Frosinone. And then I'm asking myself, we should have played him earlier. What are the difference of qualities from Nicolussi to Locatelli? Nicolussi is much faster with the ball. Not faster as a player, but faster with the ball. Touching one time, thinking forward. Nicolussi can do that. What is the weakness if we compare with Locatelli? Nicolussi is a player physically. Against Ederson, it will be tough. Ederson will eat him. So defensively, physically, it's tough. But we don't have a lot of players that can do that instead of a Locatelli. Or we can potentially see this. That can be another, That can be another. But then I don't know. I really don't know. Or we can maybe see something like that. I'm just guessing, guys, Instead, so here it depends, Here it depends how we will play. I will be really curious to see and understand the position of Nicolussi. It's true that when Locatelli, the few times that he was not there, Nicolussi took his place and he played that position. But Nicolussi will not be here. What Locatelli can sometimes do to support the team, to help the team, Locatelli goes here. Sometimes we even see Locatelli going here. How many times did we see that? Nicolussi will not go here. So is it an intention also for Allegri to say we have a playmaker of Nicolussi that will not be here, but maybe a bit, even maybe here, with some muscular players that will be a bit more here, and Ealing Jr. a bit more higher. Cambiaso, that if he goes up, McKennie is taking his spot to not let him alone. With Cambiaso that is giving some support, it could be a tactical good idea. With McKennie not going up that much, we know that physically he was not at 100% neither. So we have some ideas on paper that we can use there. Ciao Kai. From New Zealand, if I'm not wrong. If my geography is still working. Then Chiesa. What about Chiesa? Chiesa needs to do the game of... Chiesa needs to do the game. Rabiot needs to do what he's doing in the last 15, 20, 25 minutes this season. I want him to do it from the first minute. Pay attention. Mufidi is saying, attenzione, Ealing Jr. to the right side. Ealing here. Oh. Cambiaso. And what if we are all fooled? And what if we are all fooled with Ealing Jr.? Look at that. Could be, huh? Could be, huh? But I don't believe it. Could be in certain moments. Let's see. Let's see. It's a good alternative, but I don't believe it. I will cry if Hans takes corners. Last game he did that. On the other side, the first games he did, we scored. I remember that the header from Adrien Rabiot, the first assist in Serie A, or at least with Juve, from Hans Nicolosi, is coming from his corner kick. Another question, do I believe that Fagioli will come in? Absolutely not, because Fagioli will not be on the sheet, because he's not allowed to. He will be allowed to normally to play from next game, Bologna, the 20th, if we have the authorization, which should be, yes, but not today. Today, Fagioli traveled with the team, together with Locatelli as well. They are there, but they will not be on the bench. They will be in the stands. Ciao, James Douglas Davis. Hey, Beppe, why couldn't Nicolosi and Locatelli play more together this season? I thought he would get more minutes than he had. I was thinking the same. Why? Probably because Allegri, with one competition only, he went for Locatelli, and because of the bad way of playing of Juventus, it's a reality. Because of the fact that we couldn't close games earlier, when he stuck with Locatelli as long as possible, not giving chances to Nicolosi, which I think it's a pity, a real pity. Ciao, Steve Cano. Aldo, Ealing swap with Cambiaso more likely. Cambiaso and McKennie have worked well together in the past. Could be. What else? Ealing Jr., because Michele will go crazy. Yeah? Michele is asking me, Beppe, Ealing Jr., Ealing Jr., Ealing Jr., Ealing Jr., Ealing Jr. No, Kenan Yildiz, sorry. Kenan Yildiz is a player. Kenan Yildiz is a player that had the problem with the shoulder. Looks like he's okay. He can enter. I would be, of course, pissed off if we are chasing Atalanta and he enters in the last 10 minutes. Then no. Then I will be pissed off today. Beppe Allegri will surprise everyone and play Cambiaso as a DM, but that's not a surprise, huh? That's not a surprise, huh? And Weah playing. I was thinking that Weah would play, but Cambiaso as a midfielder is not a surprise. Anyway, Beppino, ciao Chuck, thank you for your 11 months. Beppino, I am starving for a trophy. Forza Juve. Me as well. I tell you the truth, me as well. We have 10 more minutes, because then Schlussen, it's over. What do you want to know? How do you feel? Are there questions? Are there things that you are a bit worried about? Who do you think is the man of the match? I want to know a lot from you now. We have 10, 11 minutes to do it, because then we close. Ciao SpongeBob. Fino alla fine. Yildiz should just be played sooner. Yeah. Exactly. Guilherme, I will be at work and can't watch the game. I don't think I can focus on work today. But listen to Juventus YouTube, where I will be live for the watch along. You put some earphones on, and then at least I will try to make you happy, even if majority will be in Italian, but I switch from time to time. As a regista, they will alternate. Could be. Nino, Beppe, if we win today, I will send one of yours as members a Juve. Attenzione. Pay attention. Nino Sport said, if we win today, he will send one of the members of the channel. So if you have the membership, that means you're loyal to the channel. That means that you're supporting every month the channel. One of them a jersey. A Juve jersey. Attention, be here if we win after. US member. Attenzione. Your US member. Because the delivery can be problematic. Now, Rodrigo, why? Because the delivery is sometimes problematic. He lives in US. He's not obliged to. So, Nino, if we win, attenzione here. Attenzione here. Attenzione here. One of the US members. Okay. Other questions. Abai saying me. Steve Cano, I hope the player and coach all come together and give everything tonight for a win. Please, Juve. Die, Steve Cano. Beppe, is Hateboel starting? The lineups of Atalanta, I will tell you in 2 hours when I start on the Juve channel. Then at least it's official. Helicopters in Grande Nero. How about Europe? You have still time to move to US. You have 2 hours, a bit more, because at 11 the game will be over. Don't count on me. My brother lives in the USA. You see. Don't count me out. But what are the questions? I want the questions, guys. I don't do score prediction this season. Next season I will do. This season I don't do predictions. Like, we have 8 minutes. Beppe will start. No, Michele, you are here since the beginning. You see who will start. Who will start is these guys. Perin starts in the goal. That's the only certainty that we have. Perin starts in the goal. Who do you think we win if we go to penalties? I don't know. Sincerely, I don't know. How can you know? Giuseppe, Barthez double. Wir gewinnen heute Abend. I hope we win this evening. No, I'm not the double of Barthez. Leave me alone. Barthez lost the final in 2006. I want only winners today. Compare me to Alessandro Del Piero, that also shaved his hair in 2006. Put the calendar in your closet for tonight. That's a good idea. I will do it now, live. This calendar has been offered to me by, really kindly, by our friend Sir Raz in the chat. The problem is that Sir Raz, he offered me that calendar right before the Empoli game. If I'm not wrong. I believe that since that Sir Raz offered me that calendar, we didn't win anymore. I will take it. I will put it there in the closet. Good idea. Ciao, ciao. Ciao to the calendar. Ciao to the curse. We win. Now we win. No. Seriously, I felt, ashamed to take it off because it's a gift and it's a really beautiful gift. It was not obliged. He came just in front of my house to give it to me. If he's telling me, Beppe, you can take it away, thank you. Then if we win, I will put it back or not. SpongeBob, Beppe, pensi che faremo grande differenza con queste statistiche? Con quali statistiche? SpongeBob, con quale statistiche? Dimmi quale. Io non lo so. Se tu mi dici quale statistiche posso anche risponderti. Adesso, I don't know, brother. Dai, 5 minutes. Give me food for thoughts, guys. Otherwise, how can we do? Food for thoughts, guys. What do we need to know? What do we need to say? I want more. Hosar, ciao Beppe. Do you think the fact that we are underdogs and that everyone thinks Atalanta will win easily gives us an advantage? Look, no. Usually I would tell you yes. No. But this time, no. Because we are in a moment where we have absolutely no certainties about ourselves, about our strength. We are absolutely not confident about ourselves. I'm speaking about the players, the team. The fact that on top of that, yesterday, I believe 15 times it was repeated, and to Danilo and to Allegri, tomorrow you are not favorite, tomorrow you are not favorite. If you are listening to the radio in Italy, if the television in Italy, they're only saying Juventus is not favorite. Juventus is not favorite. And I believe it can even put us even more down. Even more down. I don't believe that not being favorite will... You know why? Because usually when you are not favorite, you say, we don't care, we have nothing to lose. That's my opinion. If you are not favorite, you go and you have nothing to lose. Like Dortmund against Real Madrid, for example. They have nothing to lose. They will go tranquilly. Our problem is, okay, we are not favorite, but we still have a lot of things to lose. Because we know how bad we were in Serie A. We know that this could be the third year where you don't win a trophy. And we are shaking that we want to win a trophy. So, no, I don't think... Because there are too much at stake. There is too much at stake to only be favorite, not favorite. Unfortunately. No risk not starting, then he could potentially enter. Guilherme, he could. How many posts will we do today? The post of what? On Instagram or the post on the game? Disaster. No Miretti, no lose. I think that we will see Miretti entering in second half. Will we see a Top Vlahovic today? Today he needs to. Today he needs to. Today he really needs to. Today I'm counting on him. Today I'm counting on Chiesa. I want big top games from them. Beppe, should we start fast and try catch them out early, or should I would start immediately with a foul, but not a Milik Empoli foul. Not a Milik Empoli foul, but I would go immediately. Boom, foul. Not exaggerate. Not with your foot like this, but boom. Let's feel that we are there. Let's feel that we are there. That's super important, according to me. Don Valentino, third try. Hey, Don Valentino, we are 230 people. I can't read everything. Do you think that Atalanta can be a little less focused on the game because they are in... No. No. I believe that they will be super focused. They have the supporters of Atalanta. They really believe. They are confident. They have everything. They want to do everything today. They also... Winning against Roma is putting them in an ideal position to qualify as fifth. Not mathematical yet, but they know today they feel, Atalanta, that they have more chances to win the Coppa Italia than winning against Leverkusen in Europa League. So they will try everything. Because if you lose that second one, at least you won the first one. No, I don't believe they will be less focused. I don't think that they will rotate or think about the next game. There is no game. Today, there is one thing. It's the final, that they want to revenge. So we will need to understand that soon. And we will need to enter the game immediately. Helicopter, do you believe that this game will be decisive for Nicolossi's future at Juve? No. Guys, I have told you... million times. One game can be the open door for a lot of games. But in the end of the season, one game can't change your future. Difficult to change your future. One game only. If it's in the beginning of the season, in the middle of the season, one fantastic performance where you continue. But now you play well and then the season is over. So I don't think so. In front of the goal is crucial tonight. We need to score. Yes. Anthony, thank you, Saraz. I saw the press conference. I didn't know. Elod. Yeah, who will sing the anthem? Albano. People that know Albano, they will probably know why I'm... Ah no, this is not the Italian anthem. Fratelli d'Italia, l'Italia celesta. That's Albano this evening. I'm happy. Beppe, in your opinion, is Atalanta the best team in Italy at the moment? No, at the moment it's the other one that I will not mention. Beppe, can you do a motivational speech to this chat and the players? No, I did already this morning. My message before closing is... I see Pavarotti. My message is, we start 0-0. I will be totally honest with you guys. Today, the odds are in favor of Atalanta. That's the reality. I'm not stupid. I'm not blind. We know. We all know. Of course, unfortunately, we are in a moment where we have to acknowledge that at the moment they are much more informed than Juve, that they have more probabilities to win. It's the reality. Don't hide, blind, Juve. It's not true. We all know. The negative ones, the positive ones, the whoever, we all know. It's a reality. Is it a pity? Of course it's a pity. Because is it a shame? Of course it's a shame. But that's the reality for tonight. We need to work that this comes back to the usual one. That Juventus is there on top and that we are. But the game starts 0-0. And until it is not mathematically over, until the last whistle of the referee, I will support Juve and I will hope that we will win. I will be on the Juve channel. A lot of people will be there together with me in the chat. I hope that for these people, I hope for you guys, for the GJustjuve community, that we win. I hope for the guys that I had the pleasure really to meet this year. A lot of players. For all the Juve community, I hope that we win today and that we can celebrate here later. Seriously, if it's not like that, congratulations to, you know it, how I am, congratulations to Atalanta. And it will be in the continuity of the mediocre performance that we delivered since the month of January. And we will be here to say it. And it will be a really bad end, even more than what we saw lately. But now it's another competition. It's a Coppa Italia with a unique opportunity. As I said this morning, today you play a final, you don't know when you will play the next one. You don't know. Juventus will play other finals. When? I don't know, but we will play other finals. The players that we have there, I don't know. So let's try to watch it. Let's try to enjoy. Let's try to give all we have. That's it. Vincere. Let's win 2-1. Mario, I don't think that I'm strong enough to watch them live. No, of course not. If they win, I will not watch them putting the trophy in the sky. Okay, guys, for the people that are still there, don't forget, I will be live at 8:30. So in 2 hours, I'm live for the pregame on the Juventus channel. After that, I do the watch along. I don't know where it ends. 90 minutes, 95 minutes, 120 minutes penalty. I hope not. And then we are here together on the channel. If you see that I am late, pop up on the Juve channel. Say hello. Say hello there. If you can't wait, you come. You say hello because I'm working on the Juve channel. And then you will see that when I finish there, I'm here. For the people that are already here and you see people that do not know, tell them. Beppe is on the Juventus YouTube channel. As soon as he's finished, no, I will not be finished. As soon as the live is finished, he will come and join here. Okay. The live will be in Italian, but as usual, when I see you guys and you ask a question in English, I do it. My commentary, dialogues during the live will be 85% in Italian. Yeah. But I will speak English when people are asking me, of course. We see each other later. Now, I will try to de-stress a bit, continuing to prepare the game, and then planning also here the live of later. Grazie, ragazzi. Forza Juve. Dai, can we close with a Forza Juve? Can we close with a fantastic, beautiful Forza Juve? A rain of Forza Juve in the chat, or the number 15, like Ryan is saying, that is the potential Coppa Italia that we can win this evening, the 15. So 15 of Forza Juve, whatever you want. Die. forza Juve, forza Juve, forza Juve, forza Juve, Jasco, Anthony Schifano, Guilherme, Neven, Aldo Bonaso, IP, Kaushik, David Mirabella, Don Valentino, Nick Busutil, Cobra 10, Abed, Sebi, Mufid, Ahmad, SpongeBob, Psidigus, Felix, Paul Castro, Projadisi, Nur, Emran, Peter, Steve Cano, Iorio, Ahmad, Stylerzy, Mile. I can't follow anymore. Grande, forza Juve, see you later guys. Ciao, 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 ciao.